Hello and welcome to Jams. Welcome back to Jedi Academy.
Did you think you could just barge in here and take me into custody, Jedi?
Got a bit of pink eye there. And also, yes, that's exactly what I thought. So, this is the next mission that 3PO sends us on. So, this is one dealing with assassin droids and various other things. I think we're on what's essentially Coruscant. I think it is Coruscant, in fact. They've even thought to, add some of these things. I mean, it's a bit simplistic, but it's kind of nice. So we're supposed to arrest that guy, and that is just not going to happen. So, off. Okay, so now we've upgraded a bunch of our force powers, and we've got some new ones. So the lightning, which is pretty good. You gotta love the force lightning. I think I have to go over here on this thing. I've also invested for this trip. I've invested in some force grip, which is going to be good. It's the old Darth Vader choke business going on. Oh, I've forgotten I could do that. Well, that was annoying. Wow. Okay. Let's try that again. I don't know what it is about the game. It seems to play this kind of massive spike of noise.
Did you think you could just barge in here and take me into custody, Jedi?
Yes, we've already been through this. Alright, I'll try and jump off the edge this time. That was awful. Yeah, see, you can do wall runs. There are a couple where you can grapple the wall briefly, and there are a couple that, as you see, you do that kind of thing. Which is, it's just showing off, frankly. Alright, so try and kill these guys with force powers only, which, seems to be fairly easy with just the, let's have some grip. Okay, so that's your grip. It's quite nice. Drains their health. And keep it going. Just keep that going. Eventually you kill them. Oh, solid Frito. Yeah, so like I say, eventually you kill them. As you can see, our force push has got better. And if you have a full upgrade of your force grip, you can manipulate the people. You pick them up and then you can kind of move them, which is quite nice. As you can see, my blocking has also got better since the last set of missions. It's quite nice. And there's nothing over here. Great. Bad guys are just there to taunt you. Must be some stuff the other direction. Let's see if that's... It's just clipping through the floor. Great. Yeah, so we're getting to the point where we're actually pretty good, and really the only thing that can actually pose any sort of threat to us is another Jedi, which is coincidentally about this point you start getting an increase in the amount of dark Jedi you start encountering, rather than, that's pretty cool, rather than your I'll just piss off. Rather than more of these blaster characters, which are fine, I guess. They're fine. They're just a bit, at this point. Oh. At this point, it's kind of like, well, why bother? The only thing that can really harm me at this point is that idiot who's throwing the Actually, I don't know where he is. Okay, so that's an assassin droid. So I'm going to want to kill that. I'd really like to kill whoever's throwing grenades at me first though, because that's going to get annoying really quickly. Here he is. There we go. Sort of. Right, I'll also get a chance to now showcase this, the electricity weapon, which you remember I mentioned very briefly when I was going through the types of weapon you get given at the beginning of each mission. Standard rate of fire, it's not bad, doesn't do much damage against anything other than droids. If you hold it down, it does this kind of big area of effect thing, which is quite nice. It'll stun people, you know, in the same way that you're tasering them. I say people, alien things. So let's give that a go just now. So, the worst shot ever. So you see, it stuns him very briefly, but not really enough. It doesn't do a great deal of damage. And frankly, it's just more effective if you want to use some kind of electric power on them. It's just, let's just force lightning. It's just a better attack than that silly gun thing. However, your force lightning doesn't seem to have a similar effect on droids as this this, what is it called again? I forget. The destructive electromagnetic pulse 2 gun. Sure. I love the knockback. You gotta love the knockback. As you can see, finishes off those droids pretty effectively. I must say, it'd be nice if sabering them worked as effectively as I'd like it to. Unfortunately, it just doesn't. I love how he's blocking things which just don't. I can probably jump over these. I think that's probably what you're supposed to do, really. What? How did it? Oh, just piss off. The combat discipline of that guy. Still getting a round off as he's flying through the air. So, yeah, as I say, there's nothing really that can, if I see it coming, and I don't just act like an idiot and do that whole wall running thing, again, there's not a great deal that can hurt us beyond the whole Dark Jedi thing. There are a couple of droids we get towards the end of the game, big sort of ATST style things, that will mess me up quite effectively. But if I've got one of those disruptor weapons, then, you know, it doesn't really have any sort of effect. So you know how the game switches straight to the first person when I switch to a blaster, and it doesn't do it when I switch to lightsaber. A couple of people have been asking about this. This was something which was a thing in... Oh, speaking of Dark Jedi, this was a thing in the original... sort of. This was a thing in the original games, in the Dark Forces ones, but is now no longer a thing. Okay, so you've got a cultist kind of force user thing here, so he doesn't have a lightsaber, but he's got a fair amount of force powers, and some pretty good ones. However, I'm better. And then this guy with his lightsaber, but very, very few force powers, so again, I'm better. However, he'll probably do more damage to me than the force wielder one. Those guys tend to work in pairs. They can get quite annoying, particularly if they attack both at the same time, so I was kind of fortunate that they didn't. If they do, certainly towards late game, you end up with one guy who's picking you up and moving you with the whole force grip thing, while another guy's lightning you, while another guy's stabbing you with his saber. It gets frustrating. Alrighty then. So here's the guy we come to arrest.
No matter. If it's trouble you're looking for, you came to the right place, Jedi.
Oh. So this is actually what we come to arrest him for. We come to arrest him because he's making these assassin droids, which are apparently illegal. Yeah, illegal, but a bit pants because you hit him. Oh, and I'm out of ammunition. Ideal. Oh, great. Ah! Well, that was interesting. Oh. Okay. That's not what I thought that was. And that's actually quite annoying. There we go. Okay, so you see those green things? I thought they were force crystals. They're a thing which appear in the Outcast game. It's like when you're a kid when you're running around a table chasing your siblings. They're a thing that appeared in the Outcast games that were a drop from certain bad guys.
Don't teach a Jedi to break into.
Now, let's talk about these assassin droids.
Still with the pink eye.
Where is your factory?
Hidden on Nar Shaddaa. If you don't hurt me, I'll tell you where it is.
You're coming with me. Yeah, you're nicked.
Based on the information you got from Racto, New Republic agents raided the droid factory on Nar Shaddaa and shut it down. Good work, Jaden.
Yeah. So those force crystally things. In fact, I'll see if I can show you some.
Hey, Jaden. I'm not sure if Luke's discovered anything on Dagobah, but I found out that Rosh has been captured. I tried to find out where they've taken him, but those blasted Sith cultists are covering their tracks pretty well.
Fucking Rosh. So let's see if... Let's go for this one. This is a good mission.
Has asked me to inform you that you are not to engage the members of the cult. He would like you only...
Shut up, 3PO. Oh, I don't want that. That's crap. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can remember it's a cheat for this. I can spawn these things. I can show you what they do. It essentially gives you a massive spike in your force abilities, which is quite nice. Oh, it's this mission. I will not be able to show you that then. Great.
Drop your laser sword, Jedi, and maybe we'll spare your life.
Great.
Or perhaps you'd like to.
It's fat enough to be a hut. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. And I will see you again next time.
My Jedi
Bye.
friend.